Hello, my name is Notham, and I'm going to show you how I made Sunrise. Sunrise started off being a project called Dingbat, and that's because one of my friends would always use that term. So one day I was like, Dingbat. And so I made a project, and it led to this, which is pretty cool. This intro I played live, right here, and then after, I glued the chords together so that it could just be like one thing and I could drag it along. The intro was two one-shots, all the way down here, and I have a bunch of effects on them. So here it is with effects. And without. The thing that I did to make it sound this way is I pitched the stuff up. So here I pitched up 11 semitones, and that other one 2 semitones. So they're both C. It's super boring, so I'm like, what about up here? No, that doesn't sound right. Here? There we go. One of my favorite things about this song is the birds. So my friend Beverly sent me a video of some birds that she found while she was on vacation somewhere, and they sound really good. The sample that I used for this song, all the voices, that was from a movie called House on Haunted Hill. Now, normally I don't like using samples unless they're cleared for public use by Creative Commons. It was made before the 90s, and there was a person that was supposed to renew the copyright on it, but they forgot, or they just plain didn't do it. Because they didn't do it, it fell into the realm of Creative Commons, and now I can, just put in my song and it's fine. No one's gonna come after me for stealing their money or whatever, so pretty fun.
You believe in ghosts?
I don't know.
Well, I agree with what that doc said. You can spook yourself. I've done it in planes.
The effects that I have on here, just an EQ and a reverb, which is pretty cool. Without it, here's what it
You
sounds
believe
like.
in ghosts?
I don't know.
Well, I agree with what that doc said. You can spook yourself. I've done it.
I like the reverb better. So on the same bus, I have some other ambient sounds. So I have a vinyl crackle. It's going. Real quiet. And I also have some Foley here. It's like an owl.
See things that were really there. Oh, what?
Something I love doing in songs is like pitch bending. I took this long note and then I just made it go down a semitone.
Oh, were they?
So there's the bending I was talking about. I like it. I think it adds some flavor to the songs. I mean, without it, it just sounds like not as cool to me. But with the stuff, I like it that way, so kept it that way. The drums. So I have a bunch of stuff here. I didn't really use them all, but to get the snare sound, I had a few things. I had a tambourine, a snare, and a shaker. Just for the snare. The snare is mapped to D sharp 1, as is the tambourine and the shake. And I cut out different parts of it so that I could only add what I wanted out of the stuff. So the snare, it's the entire thing. The tambourine is about the end of it. Just that part. And the shake. And all together it gets you a kick that sounds like this. For the chords, I used thin to thick mod wheel on Hybrid 3. I bought Hybrid 3 when it was like $10. I'm not sure what it is now. I'll flash it on screen if I find out. But, you know, if you get a chance, buy it or wait for it to go on sale and then buy it. Because this is like just really good. It's really good. There's tons of effects you can use, like all this stuff. But I decided to go with a thin to thick mod wheel because it sounds like this. These are the main chords going on throughout the entire song. And this is the Moon Guitar by Spitfire Audio. This is a free sound. Crazy. My favorite sound in this whole song is this. And that's just the Birdsong cello, harmonic Birdsong cello by Spitfire Audio, which is also free, which is insane. And you see I have a bunch of effects on there too. So by itself, you know, it's pretty good, but then I felt like adding way more stuff to it. The vocal doubler really came in handy because it doubled the sound of the Birdsong cello. So without it, it sounds like this. It just sounds cooler. Gives it a cool warping effect. And of course the solo instrument that I used was a glockenspiel. Unfortunately, I didn't have a real glockenspiel on hand, so I had to use a VST. I ended up going with the Halion Sonic SE3, and I used the Alto glockenspiel plugin in here, which is really cool. Like, it sounds really nice by itself. Now you may have noticed it, maybe not, but I have the Guitar Gauges plugin on, and inside it's using the slicer. It gives your ears something interesting to listen to. Very subtle, but, you know, in context it's pretty cool. For the ending here I had 3 tracks of shakers.
Would you like a drink, Black? No thanks. Boy, I've never seen so many doors.
Does it go anywhere?
Without the shakers it sounds kind of bare, so I put them in. So I was like, you know what, need some texture over here.
You believe in ghosts?
I don't know.
Well, I agree with what that doc said.
Make any money?
Would you like a drink, Black? No thanks. Boy, I've never seen so many doors.
Does it go anywhere?
I decided to cut the song short at around 1:30 because in Beverly's audio there's a train horn. and that just felt like the right way to end the song. So, that is basically how I made Sunrise. All these tracks, 28 tracks in total. For the vocal sample, I also used an EQ, and I took it out. I used the EQ in a subtractive manner to take out lows and highs. Without it, here's what the vocal sounds like.
10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
It didn't sound like quite right to me, and also this EQ is affecting the other tracks that I have. So it just sounded like I just didn't like it. So had this EQ.
10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
Sounds better to my ears.
We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money. We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money.
So I used this EQ to make it sound nicer to me, which hopefully sounded nicer to the audience also. You can see here I have some automation going on, volume automation. That is because there are some parts that were just too quiet for me.
We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money. We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money. We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money.
It's an extremely subtle change, but I noticed it, so I'm all about extremely subtle things in my music. If you listen closely, you'll find like a bunch of hidden stuff all the time. So that in a nutshell is how I made Sunrise. Thank you for watching, and thanks for being you.
You believe in ghosts?
I don't know.
Well, I agree with what that doc said. You can spook yourself. I've done it in planes. See things that weren't really there. Oh, were they?